It's your boy Nico the Virgo, and I'm back with another video. And I'm gonna briefly just go over the stealth boat mod since I haven't talked about it yet. But the stealth boat mod. So this is my attempt to try to give y'all a better view. But in the front, it's gonna be like a red plunger up in there. Well, yeah, get some needle nose pliers. Just get up in there. Just whatever you gotta do to get up in there. It's gonna be a spring in there also. Make sure you get that out. Make sure everything is out pretty much. Wipe around it if you want, and put your new stealth bolt in there. That's where the stealth bolt is gonna go. This is the front, where the front will be at. In the back, that's where the metering bolt goes at. This is what the stock one looks like. As you can see, I took the seal off of it. So if you need that, I can't remember if I did this a while ago. This modification like months ago. But if your new boat doesn't come with a seal, you can always use your old one. My old one was like pretty much perfect. It's just like dirt on there, but the seal is perfect. That's if you had to use a new seal, and for some reason your boat didn't come with a seal. But another good tip, you have to bleed your brakes when you do this. You have to. It should be common sense for most people who have worked on cars. But yeah, whenever you fool around with the brake fluid, if you draw any kind of brake fluid at any point in time, you've possibly introduced air into the brake system. When you introduce air into the brake system, it could possibly introduce water, which could cause your brake lines to rust. It could cause the fluid not to go through how it's supposed to. I mean, that's basically like the layman's term of what will happen. Like your brakes are they're just gonna and just not work. I mean, like a bunch of air noises, and it's just not gonna stop. And you don't want that happening. So to be safe, please bleed your brakes when you do this modification. Here's the part number. Show that real quick. Or the part. It's now okay. Physically, what you're paying for is 2 bolts. So it's like, what, $55 for 2 bolts. And you can't really look at it like that. I know some people, it might be somebody that says something, so I get some of the weirdest comments. So I'm pretty sure somebody might be thinking that and itching to say something, but it's much more than that. You're changing your brake system from being only 5% rear, meaning your rear brakes is only just sitting there, and it makes your front braking 65%. So yeah, 35% rear, 65% rear, instead of 5% rear, 95% rear. It evens out the car. When you come to a stop, that's one thing you will notice immediately. It kind of firms up your brake, just depending on the condition of your brake system. Your mileage may vary. With every modification, your mileage may vary. Performance modification, horsepower may vary. Everybody's car is different. Everybody's environment is different. A lot of things play into what your end result may be. It's a lot of stuff that comes into play. So what you should be feeling, if you do it right, the brakes will feel a tad bit more firm, and it will feel a lot more even when you come to a stop. Now, when you floor the brake, it won't be any difference. It was just like, if you got ABS, it'll just work like how it's supposed to work. It'll just be the same. But as far as just driving around, and you'll feel a difference, especially if you daily drive these cars, you will know a difference. And this is the one thing that only applies to the Impala SS and the Caprice 9C1. Now with those cars, as you may or may not know, they come with disc brakes. Now with Chevy, they didn't make a lot of the Impala SSs and the Caprice 9C1s, so they sold them and didn't adjust the brake bias for the disc brake. So basically, if you pay, say, Shade Tree down the street to do your disc brake conversion, GM basically did that a long time ago with millions of dollars in their pockets. But again, they did it to save money, quote unquote, and they didn't make a whole lot of them. So to get rid of a GM flaw for $50, it's not bad. And it also makes your braking better and evens out pad wear. I can't stress that enough. That's cool. You don't want your rear brakes to just be sitting there. That's not cool. Anyways, man, that's pretty much it. That's all it is to it. I mean, there's a bolt in the back, bolt in the front. Again, the back is the metering bolt. The front is the stealth bolt. I'm gonna drop some links down in the comments that will explain more into depth what each is about. It's a whole write up about this stuff. I'll also try to drop down the Kalo, whatever handbook, the SS handbook. It's not just for Impala SS. There's a lot of different tips up there, so I'm gonna drop that down also. So yeah, man, it's pretty much it. It's a simple modification. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I did this a while ago, so forgive me for not remembering, because I just be doing stuff in my car and don't really be caring to pull my phone out. I mean, honestly. Anyways, man, it's your boy Nico the Virgo. That's the end of the video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay safe, man.